Hi there. Let's get some people in here. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to make it not so long again tonight. So hopefully we get people in here. I'm not bad. I've been doing a lot of readings, though, the last couple days, so I'm getting a little bit tired. And then tomorrow I got a doctor appointment, so I'm not going to be able to do readings till evening or so tomorrow. And I'm having issues getting YouTube videos to upload, so that's been a hassle today. Okay, so I'm just going to get started right away, guys. So what I'm picking up right now is there's a ton of decisions that need to be made. And I feel like it's on both sides. And I feel like it involves mainly karmic situations or third-party situations or just like changes in general. Awakenings is coming in really strong today as well, okay? So I feel like the masculine is like sitting around thinking about the feminine in a sexual manner. Okay, so that's coming in right now. Like he's sitting there thinking about like making love and that sort of thing, whatever you want to call it, screwing, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like that's really in his head right now, okay? So I'm picking that up today. Okay? So I feel like that, you know, feminine's really standing in her power right now, okay? And she's not taking any shit right now. And she's kind of fed up with some things about this connection. And, you know, I see there may have been some differences here. And feminine just seems like she's surrendering again. Okay, so there's been this back and forth energy with feminine, and she's really standing in her strength, that she knows what she deserves right now. Okay, she really knows what she deserves. And some of these masculines might be coming in being players and that sort of thing, and you're just fed up with it, or you're just fed up with their behavior in general. Okay, they do want to take action towards you guys. Okay, but some of their actions are not what you want. Okay, I do see some differences, some arguments coming in today, some miscommunication as well. And I feel like abandonment is really strong here. Okay, really strong triggering of abandonment on both sides. If you're not triggered right now with abandonment, you probably will be triggered, okay? And this is manifesting, but I feel that the masculines are manifesting more than the feminine today. Okay, I know that's feminine energy, but I feel that's more than masculine right now. But the unconditional love is there, guys. Just remember that you don't need validation all the time. And does he love me? Does he care? That sort of thing, okay? And right now, these connections just are not balanced. The feminine's been giving, not receiving. She's been nurturing. She's been giving her all, and she's not receiving back. And she feels very fed up today. Okay, so there's a lot of balancing act going on today. Like, is this worth my time? You know, what do I need to do? I need to step back. What do I need to do next? So it's just all about a balancing act today. Okay, so there's a lot on both of your minds today, a lot of decisions, and most of you are very indecisive right now. Okay, both sides are indecisive. Feminine doesn't know what she wants. Masculine doesn't know what he wants. And right now, there's just a lot of patience that's required right now. Okay. Sorry, it's upside down. A lot of patience is required as usual. But mainly the feminine, she's all up in her head today, okay? She's overthinking, overanalyzing, okay? And, you know, she's holding his heart, but she's like, you know, should I be doing this anymore? There's a lot of sorrow with the woman in this card, okay? A lot of sorrow, a lot of disappointment, that sort of thing. And I do feel that some of your masculine like to play the field. You know, there's other women involved. For some of them, you know, it's a karmic partner, okay? Some of them are players, but some of them have a karmic partner, that sort of thing, okay? Because marriage is coming in today again. So there are some of them that are married. Some of you feminines are married. That sort of thing is coming in right now, okay? They are being very deceptive. They're not being honest to you about their feelings, okay? They're actually feeling very alone. Even if they are with a partner, they're not happy. They feel very, very alone, okay? But the potential is there for these connections to grow, guys. So there is growing potential there. There needs to be balance. So the balance has not been there in a very long time. Okay. Masculines have been awakening. It's been quite a process. Some of you are going to get some outcome that you want out of this connection really soon here. Some of you are not. Okay. But some of you are going to get some movement with this connection. They are spying, though, as usual. They're creeping, they're spying, they're watching you, they're looking at your pictures, okay? But there is inner child wounds right now being triggered on both sides very badly, okay? And the divine is trying to push masculine into these awakenings, but they have their free will, and some of them are trying to fight that off right now. There's a ton of burdens in this connection today on both sides, third-party situations, that sort of thing going on here. And I'll express that third-party situation can be anything that is a wedge in the connection. If you are in separation, if you are not in union right now, there's a third-party situation that's wedging the connection, okay? You do illuminate their life, you know, you really do. You really excite them. They are really thinking about you today, okay? They want to come at you, but they feel like they're stuck. A lot of them have these third-party situations that they need to put to rest. They need to move forward. Some of them are planning on or being forced to leave marriages, okay? But they're trying to make it work. They keep on trying, but it has not been granted. The wishes have not been granted, okay? So I feel a lot of them are quite stubborn. They don't want to acknowledge this. They are not admitting this, that these, you know, situations are not working anymore. It's been very unsuccessful over and over again. A lot of them are very heartbroken about these karmic partners not working out. It just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I feel in September there's going to be the ending of many, many karmic cycles, okay? Some of you are going on a vacation or need a vacation, okay? So that's coming in as well, okay? So there is like movement with career and business coming in for the feminine right now. I feel a lot of victory coming in for the feminine, okay? A lot of things with money. The door of value is here. Prosperity is here for the feminine, okay? Some of you know maybe you're not getting that right now. This is a collective. Just remember that. I do feel that there is contact coming from some of your masculines, okay? There's news coming their way. I feel like they want to tell you something, okay? There's water connections coming in today. I also have air, earth. I'm not seeing much fire today. But that is, yeah, there is fire today. Okay, so there is all of it there today, okay? And they are being forced in these awakenings, guys. Like, that is collective. And they do love you. And quit thinking they don't, because they do. The unconditional love is very strong today in this reading, okay? So that's wrapped up there. There's a lot of love here today. A lot of love here today, okay? I feel like a lot of you needed that validation for some reason, okay? So right now, I feel that some of you are standing in your strength again. You're trying to, okay? Because you've been submissive to these connections for a very long time, and now the roles are switching. So you're starting to stand in your strength instead, okay? So I do feel there's inner child wounds that are being triggered that is very, very strong today, okay? And like I said, I feel that the masculine's really manifesting this connection today. But the feminine's got a lot of resentments and anger towards her masculine. She does not feel respected. She does not feel appreciated, okay? She's angry. She feels used, okay? And she just realizes, you know what? I need to go in a different direction right now. I need to stand in my feminine power, okay? She's had a lot of worry, a lot of despair going on that's coming to an end as well, because she's going to stand in her power and go in her own direction. The masculine seem to have a lot of secrets lately, okay? So there's a lot of deception going on in these connections. There's more going on behind closed doors than they're acknowledging right now. That's been going on for quite some time, okay? So I do feel that's still going on. I do feel some of you are going to figure it out, okay? But they are trying to juggle everything right now. They're trying to compromise. This also indicates the ending of connections as well coming forward, okay? Feminine is just letting go of the connection right now, collectively speaking, okay? She's gaining knowledge on her life. She's deciding what she wants. She's following her dreams and her passions. Her spirit guides are guiding her in that direction, okay? So yeah, a lot of them have families, and that's why they're staying with the karmic situation. But it's a matter of time, guys, because these karmic situations are going to come to an end. It's just a matter of waiting out the storm and the patience, okay? They aren't going to last forever. They're trying to force it to work. It's not working, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a family or religion, whatever it may be, okay? And they have been a bit narcissistic and selfish with you, okay? And you're feeling that, and you're sick of it, okay? So you're working on yourself. You're self-reflecting. You're looking in the mirror and realizing what you need and what you want to be, okay? So there's some jealousy in these connections as well. And I feel the masculine's jealous of the feminine standing in her power, okay? There also may be some jealousy of, you know, karmic partners, that sort of thing coming in. But I'm mainly picking up the masculine's jealous of the feminine because she's standing in her power and he feels weak right now. Okay, he just feels weak. So there are differences right now between a lot of you. Arguments, opposites, that sort of thing coming in. There's some guarded hearts here. There's some disappointment. Feminine is very disappointed. Okay. So there is a lot of that coming in as well. Okay, guys. So no, I just feel disappointment. Feminine's disappointed today. Very disappointed. Okay. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made right now. Okay. A lot of you are going to get a second chance with these connections. Reconciliation is in the picture for a lot of you. However, a lot of you need to stand in your power and you need to voice what you truly deserve with these connections. Okay. Don't let them come back in and just be a dick again. You know, like if they're going to treat you like shit. Okay. So I feel that a lot of them do have marriages that are blocking this connection. Feminine, you may as well. Okay, so there's some karmic situation there. They do want to give you a second chance. Okay, but there's decisions that need to be made right now. And a lot of them are starting to regret the way they treated you because they see that you are getting sick of this. You're fed up. You're just simply fed up. Even if you're not walking away right now, you're just like, you know what? I don't deserve this. I'm done talking today. Okay, like I really feel that coming in. Okay. A lot of you feminine are working way too much. You're just putting everything into your career right now, and you need to start having more fun. You need to back away. There's the twin flame validation today because a lot of you seem to question that all the time, okay? Some of you are not with your twin flame. You are with the karmic, though I get told that every single time. You're mistaking a karmic for a twin flame. But you'll figure that out on your own. And honestly, you guys, it's just a label at the end of the day. If the connection is benefiting you and helping you grow, label it what you want. It doesn't matter, okay? There is a lot of obsessing going on today, okay? Masculine mainly is obsessing because he's longing, because he knows that his feminine is getting sick of his shit and stepping back. And he's like, oh, what did I do? So he feels very vulnerable, okay? And there has been soulmates manifesting in. There is friendships with other people here that are turning into more than just a friend, okay? So that's coming in as well, a soulmate. Okay, there's soulmates manifesting in. This has been going on for a long time. It's been coming up in private readings, that sort of thing as well, okay? And I do see that you need to forgive your masculine despite his behavior. You might be resentful, angry, but that's not going to serve you any justice on your journey, okay? So just try to let it go and forgive it. You don't even have to say to him, I forgive you. Just do it inside of yourself. Release that, okay? So yeah, I do see a lot of them mending fences, okay? I see them trying to reconcile. A lot of you feel like the love isn't there anymore, but that's not the case, okay? It's not the case. Maybe for some of you that are not with a true twin flame, okay? Feminine, you've been having, your blinders onto this connection for long enough. Some of you still do have your blinders on. You're in denial. You're in denial that you're being treated badly. You're in denial that this connection is unhealthy, toxic, that their behavior is not okay. You're in denial that you need to change. You need to change your perspective on this connection right now. So there's a ton of denial going on, and you need to take those blinders off and, ask yourself, am I truly happy? Is this making me feel good? Is this okay? Is this okay? Is this connection healthy for me right now? And is them coming to you and trying to ask you for money or ask you for whatever? Is that okay? Are you in this for the right reason? Are they in this for the right reason? Is this connection healthy? Okay. And a lot of you have somebody from your past coming in. Okay, a soulmate from your past coming in as well. Yeah, a lot of you are stuck in the past from some of the behavior from your masculine right now. Stuck in the past with some hurt in your past in general. Okay. And yeah, the masculines have been narcissistic. They have not been thinking for anybody but themselves. Okay. So yeah, see, a lot of them might come in and be like, we're just friends, there's nothing else there. I don't like you that way. There's nothing there. Okay, so I do feel there's a lot of deception going on in that aspect as well, okay? So I do feel a lot of these connections need some building. I mean, there's just too much here. There's too much going on. There's too much shit going on. There needs to be a tower moment that needs to be rebuilt. Okay, these connections just are not in the right direction right now collectively. So there just needs to be some rebuilding. And a lot of them do want to take that leap of faith at you, but they're very scared right now. Okay, very scared. And a lot of them are players. They got these other options. They got these other women, whatever it may be. Okay, they are playing the field outside of you. You might not know about it. You might have a gut feeling. Trust your gut instinct, okay? Yeah, see, multiple partners. So they probably have multiple options around, okay? So just take that in consideration as well. That's for a handful of you, not everybody, okay? Yeah, third parties. Okay, definitely third parties are coming in strong here today. So, feminine, you need to make the first move with your life right now. You need to make the first move to move on and do what you need to do right now, okay? This might be looking like making the first move with love, but I feel like this isn't making the first move with your life, what you need to do. You need to go back into solitude and decide what you truly want, because a lot of these connections are just simply toxic right now, okay? A lot of them do have these prior commitments, marriages, that sort of thing, girlfriends, whatever it may be, okay? And it's just not there. They're not in love with this person anymore, okay? They are admiring you from a distance. Also, this also indicates the soulmate that's manifesting in for some of you, admiring you from a distance that you're probably not even aware of right now, okay? So you need to take responsibility of your own life right now, feminine, okay? You need a new beginning. You need a new beginning. You need to be responsible and loyal to yourself, and you need a new beginning. That's what you deserve right now, okay? You need to accept these connections as the way it is. You cannot control the connection. You cannot change your masculine. You cannot force him to do something he doesn't want to do. You cannot make him come in and be in union, okay? You just simply can't. So we'll see what's in the heart space today. So yeah, there's a lot of patience required, guys. And yeah, they're practicing their free will. Unfortunately, that's just something going on. They're fighting everything, okay? And a lot of you do have new love coming in. I mean, that's been happening. And this new love is destined. It is brought to you by the universe for a reason, okay? Third party situations again. So there's a lot of that coming in through the masculine side. Interruptions. But they are missing you guys. So they are longing for you. They are missing you. They are having regrets right now. They are very fond of you, and that fondness keeps growing, okay? So yeah, they do want to come in and celebrate with you, okay? They do want to come in and see you. Yeah, they are heart aching right now. So whether or not they are trying to close the gate on their current situation, okay? And it's going to cause a lot of heartache, okay? So don't get all excited about it, because it's not going to be that easy of a process, okay? Blocks in this connection today. There's a lot of lies, deception going on, secrets, okay? A ton of this going on in this connection today. They're deceptive, plain as simple as that, okay? And a lot of you aren't living your life to the fulfillment that it needs to be right now. You're just living a fragment of yourself, okay? You're not happy. Masculines aren't happy either, okay? There's a lot of loneliness in the air right now. A lot of that lost and lonely, okay? Primarily on the masculine side at this moment. Okay, feminine, a lot of you are not taking care of your body to the best that you can right now. You're not eating good enough. You're not sleeping enough, that sort of thing. And just remember, your body is your temple with your soul in it, okay? And it does affect these connections when you're not taking care of yourself, okay? There's also addiction that is coming in strongly for a block in some of these connections as well. And, you know, marriages and committed relationships is also a block, because they feel like they have the illusion that they're stuck in that certain situation, okay? And a lot of them are standing in their ego. They're too prideful to acknowledge they're unhappy, and they're going to have to knock that pride down a notch when everything hits them flat in the face. Okay. Childhood wounds is huge right now. A lot of childhood wounds have been coming in for a long time now. That seems to be a very strong collective there as well, okay? Okay, we'll see what's going on here. They do have a deep knowing that you are that soul connection, okay? They know this. They know you're that other half. They have a deep knowing that they want to be with you, but they're just not acknowledging it. They're being deceptive and secretive and all that kind of shit, okay? And they're just living in the moment right now, guys. So a lot of them are not moving forward with things they need to work on, okay? But I do see them coming in with a gesture or a gift. Some of them might come in and kiss your ass, that sort of thing, okay? I do see them connecting more with their higher power, okay? So some of them are going through these awakenings and changes. There is going to be peace coming your way, feminine. Right now, everything seems chaotic, okay? And your feminine power is out of balance as well, so you really need to stand strong in your feminine power, okay? See what the masculine's got going on at home. It's okay. Yeah, they're lonely, guys. They're kind of out in their own little world. They're not happy with whatever they're in. They feel abandoned right now. They're very triggered. So masculines are quite triggered at this current moment. A lot of you are going to be hearing the truth, though, okay, what's really going on in their life right now. They might be secretive at this current moment, but I do feel you're going to find something out. Whether it's through somebody else or through them, you're going to find something out, okay? And a lot of you feminine are like, you know, I want respect. I want you to come at me the right way. I want you to do it correctly. I'm not going to be second best anymore. I'm done with this crap. And that's why you're stepping back as well, okay? These connections aren't done. There's unfinished business here, okay? They're not done. They're not over. They're never over. So just step back and take a breath. Quit having anxiety that it's done. It's not done. Feminine, you just quit sitting around going, why, what, when, where, you know, quit doing that. Just chill, okay? Let the divine take over. And these are building. These connections are healing, okay? They are healing right now. A lot of you are going to receive contact very soon from your masculine, but just be aware of what type of contact you receive. Some of them are going to contact you and want to hook up and want some sexual things, that sort of thing, okay? So just be careful of that. You don't want to be used. You don't want to feel like shit, okay? Stand in your respect. Yeah, a lot of them are going to be rising out of the ashes, guys. A lot of you are rising out of ashes. Feminine, this is you. This is what you need to heal now. You've had those tower moments. You need to rise up out of it. Rise above it. Okay? You need to gain the courage, feminine, and move forward. Work on your life. That is something that needs to be healed today, okay? A lot of you feel trapped right now, and a lot of this entrapment is an illusion, okay? Some of you are trapped in abusive third-party situations. Some of you are trapped with the energy with your twin flame connection. Some of you are actually with a karmic situation you think is your twin, and you're trapped and obsessed with it to the point where it's weighing you down, okay? So there's a lot of illusion that you're trapped right now in your current situation, in your current life, okay? And a lot of you are repeating your home life here, okay? So you may have grown up with abusive parents. You may have grown up with parents that fought, that sort of thing. You may have grown up with a mother that was with narcissistic men all her life, and you're repeating that. Okay, so look at the person that you are currently with, whether it's your twin flame or not. If they're narcissistic, abusive, is their behavior okay? And then think back to your childhood and be like, oh, my stepdad or my mom's boyfriend or my dad or whatever treated my mom that way. And you're just repeating the cycle, that's all, you know? So that's something you need to think about as well. Feminine, you need to work on patience as usual, okay? There's always patience in these connections. A lot of you are very sad and depressed, heartbroken, okay? Pay attention to signs. Pay attention to red flags, guys, okay? Pay attention to your surroundings. Trust your intuition. Does this feel right? Does this feel okay? Is there something going on? There's something going on with your masculine, secretive, deceptive, and you feel it. Trust that intuition. But you need to know the difference between your intuition and your ego and your illusions, okay? So there is a lot of depression being in this connection today, both sides, okay? And patience needs to be healed as well. But there's always needing to be patience that needs to be healed, okay? And there's a lot of false masks in this connection as well, okay? But a lot of you do have, you're very paranoid, you're very like worried and that sort of thing. And when you're worried or paranoid about something that's an illusion, that's usually a childhood wound resurfacing and insecurity that you need to work on. Okay, so you need to ask yourself, why are you thinking that? Vacuum away your fear. There you go. A lot of it is fears, it's illusions, okay? It's something from your past that you need to get rid of. You need to cut the cord, okay? A lot of you have underactive or, closed solar plexus chakra, okay? I'm not really into chakras so much. I don't study up on it a lot, but it's preventing you from standing in your full power, okay? And a lot of you need to bring more crystals into your home. You need more positive energy surrounding you at this time. And a lot of you are light workers, okay? Divine feminines are generally light workers. We are gifted. There is something there with the feminine energy. There's gifts, okay? It's old souls, that sort of thing. Like, I'm an old soul, okay? I'm a starseed, okay? So I am definitely a light worker. You're a light worker. Many of you have these skills that you have not taken out and resurfaced yet, but it's there, okay? Anybody who's connected to the divine, that sort of thing, okay? So there is some third eye chakras activating right now, okay? And really listen to your intuition, guys. It is telling you something, those gut feelings. If you feel like something is off, it likely is, okay? You are being encouraged to work on your career, take some workshops, some seminars, go to school, that sort of thing is coming in. You know, if you are a healer or a light worker, perhaps study up more on that, okay? In manifestation, some of you have very strong manifestation power, so be careful of your thoughts because you will. I'm not saying you can. You will manifest them, okay? Some of you manifest very fast. If you are a light worker at all, a starseed, any of that, you manifest really fast. It takes 17 seconds to start manifesting it, okay? You need to cut your cords to negativity, okay? A lot of negativity, holding on to resentment, holding on to the past as well. Okay, you need to cut your cords there. A lot of you have an anxiety. You know, you need to let go of that nervous. You need to let go of that nervousness, that anxiety, okay? You need to cut that out, okay? And you already did that one. Okay, feminine, you have new beginnings coming forward right now in your life. Don't sit and think that's only about your twin flame connection. It's not. It's for your material and spiritual prosperity, okay? There's new beginnings coming in, okay? The seeds are being planted right now, and you're on your way to your destiny of your life purpose at this current moment, okay? You have victory and success right in front of you, right in front of your hands, right in front of your face. You have the doors opening, okay? You're going through transformations. You're changing, feminine. You've been bored with your life. You've had the same cycle going for how long? You're not content with it. You're bored. It's consumed you. It's eating you up. It's making you depressed. It's not inducing happiness, okay? And you're learning the truth on that. You're understanding this, that it's not going anywhere, okay? And you need to get into motion here, and things are going to come into place. You're going to get recognized for your talents, okay? And you're working on that foundation. Achievement, success is coming to you, okay? The universe is guiding you guys, so just, you are being guided. You are being influenced right now. You are being divinely guided, okay? So you need to listen to all that as well. And a lot of you are emotionally withdrawn right now because you're dwelling on your masculine. So some of you are like loathing about the situation, and you need to release that, okay? Because it's not healthy. You need to have more gratitude for yourself, for life in general, okay? You need to appreciate you. Ask yourself, you know, what is something that I'm good at? What is something that is, you know, good about me? Okay? Because a lot of you are just so down in yourself. You're so consumed with these connections that you're not going in the right direction. Okay? You need to get your individuality out. Who are you? What are you? What do you need? What in your life is needing to come out right now? Because you've been living your life for other people, feminine. Okay? You can't be doing that. You can't do that. You're going through transformations. You need to change. Go after your visions, your dreams, okay? And trust in it. Trust these visions. Trust these dreams, because you deserve that peace and harmony, guys, okay? You deserve that gratitude, okay? You deserve all of that. You need to take ownership of your own life, okay? You really do. You really got to take ownership of your life right now. You need to express who you truly are. You need to pull that out and show the world what you have to offer right now. You need to be loyal to yourself. It isn't about being loyal to your masculine and being a doormat. It's being loyal to yourself, okay? Let's see what messages we got today. Yeah, you need to tell yourself that who you are is okay. You're letting other people define you. Who are you? What are you? You know, show the world who you truly are and that you are good enough, okay? You might have been put down in your entire life. Like, you're not good enough. You're not doing this right. You're not doing this correct. And other people dictated your life, okay? You make mistakes. You get off track. That's okay. You make mistakes, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. It's okay. But it doesn't mean that you're not as good as everybody else. It doesn't mean you're not good enough, okay? So you need to change that way of thinking around and accept your mistakes as lessons and blessings, okay? So you really need to start manifesting. You need to imagine your life. Like, what would you like be like if you followed your dreams right now? Okay? Imagine that. That's manifesting. You need to really manifest your dreams. And don't sit and manifest your masculine connection, okay? It's not going to help right now when a lot of them have this block going up around them. It's just going to push them away. It's okay to manifest some with that, send them a little bit of healing, whatever. But if you overly manifest, obsess, breakfast, lunch, and dinner manifestations, it's not going to help the connection. It's going to do the opposite magnet effect. It's going to push them away, okay? So you need to stand in your power and be clear and honest with yourself and with everybody around you. You need to be you. Okay, when it comes to dealing with other people, you really need to be honest. It might be uncomfortable for some of you because you've been a pushover for how long, but you need to stand in your own truth and be accepting of who you truly are. Okay? So it's really up to you guys, the next steps with a lot of these connections right now. You need to really pay attention and be aware of how you're behaving. And when your masculine, calls you and texts you and goes, oh, come over and let's have sex, or come over and give me some money, or come over and do this and that, and you're running over there. I mean, is that respect for yourself, guys? Is that really respect? Not really, Just think about that a bit, okay? Trying to see what the future heart space is here. Love yourself first. See, that's what I'm saying. Love yourself first. That is number one priority here. Respect and love yourself first. Because a lot of you have been codependent on these connections for a very long time. Obsessing, that sort of thing, okay? And I do see another person coming in here, and you're going to get to know them and give them a chance. Some of you will, some of you won't. It's not for all of you, okay? Yeah, red flags in these connections. Just pay attention to how you're treated. There's deception here. There's lying here. Okay, there is a lot going on that they're not telling you. Okay, they are a past life connection, though. A lot of them are. And I do feel that some of them will come in eventually and make the effort with you. Okay, in the future. But they need to heal things. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done in these connections right now. And you need to let go of trying to control the connection, you guys. You need to free yourself from that, okay? You really do. You cannot control these connections right now. A lot of you need to be honest with them, okay? You really need to be honest, because in order to take things to the next level, you need to be true to yourself, okay? I feel masculines are collectively trying to work on finances as well. That's coming in today as well, okay? So I'm going to get some messages from them, and then I think I'm going to wrap it up, and I think I have one more reading or two more to do before I go to bed. Tomorrow I'm going to be gone for a good chunk of the day. If you do want to book with me, you can message me. I'll get back to you when I can. Okay? They feel your presence every day, guys. They're feeling you in the 5D right now. So there's a lot of that coming in as well. But a lot of them need to be alone right now. Okay, so they do want to be alone. They are going back in hermit. They are being silent. Okay, they need to go within right now. Okay, so a lot of them just feel like they can't go against their family. So whether that's culture, religion, what have you, they just feel like they cannot turn on it right now. Or, kids at home, that sort of thing is coming in as well. Okay. And they do, feel like you're like a Cinderella story. You're like a fairy tale when you first met. And they're missing that. Okay. And they are very heartbroken about you. They're very heartbroken in general. A lot of them have karmic situations ending they're heartbroken about. There's a lot of heartache in the masculine today. And they're like, I know this is hard. They know they're being deceptive. They're not telling you everything. There's more going on than meets the eye in their lives right now. Okay. And they are mad at themselves for letting you down, for behaving in the manner they have. Okay. And they're like, I didn't believe in this connection. They didn't put their full effort into the connection. Okay. And a lot of them feel like you're from different worlds. Like I said, there's culture differences here. There's, different childhoods that went on with some of you, that sort of thing as well, okay? Yeah, see, they fear losing you guys, and that eats at them, despite how they may act, okay? They do fear that, and they do feel they've known you for a long, long time, okay? They feel that past life connection with you, okay? And yeah, see, they've had visions of your past lives together. They've had downloads, okay? Yeah, some of them may think of a Disney movie. They may think of Cinderella, that sort of thing when it comes to the connection with you, okay? Whatever it may be. You make them think of a certain movie or song or whatever it may be that reminds them of you. And they don't believe in this connection. They try not to believe in this connection. A lot of them are ignoring your messages, okay? And they're aware they're doing that. So a lot of them are manifesting through pleasuring themselves. Okay, so sexual magic, sexual juju, whatever you may call it, masturbating to their feminine. Okay, so that's how they're manifesting you in. They don't realize that's manifesting, but that's what that is. Okay, some of you might actually feel it. Okay, the thought of you with somebody else really triggers them, so they are scared they're going to lose you to somebody else, or some of you do have a person in your life already, okay? And they do know there is a string between you that cannot be broken, okay? And they're trying to figure you out. A lot of you are mysterious. They're trying to figure out, like, what's going on in her life. Like, what's going on behind closed doors over there, you know? And they do feel your energy in the 5D, okay? That's a really strong message as well. And they want you to focus on them, on yourself instead of them. You know, that's been coming in for a few nights now, okay? And they are getting annoyed with how much they think about you, so they don't get you off the night. It's morning, noon, and night. First thing when they go to bed, first thing in the morning. Okay, it's nonstop thinking about you. So we'll get a couple more messages before I close it out. No one can change the love for you, and they may pretend they're happy. It is a facade, guys. They've been putting on a facade for a very long time. Okay? And they're thinking about a family with you. They imagine you as their wife. They imagine you as the mother to their children. I mean, they're manifesting. They think about you living with them. Okay, and you do give them that spark. You do give them that excitement, okay? But there is inner child wounds really coming out here right now, okay? A lot of you are feeling and hearing more telepathic and 5D communication as well. And they're not hiding the connection with you for the wrong reasons. They're trying to protect it. And they're not used to the connection, the overwhelmingness of the connection, the energy of the connection, so they run, okay? But they're learning they appreciate you. And the more you step back, the more you get into your feminine power, the more they realize this, okay? And also the law of attraction. You step in your power, you give that respect, and you put your foot down and you say, I'm not being treated that way. And you show them how strong you truly are. That's the law of attraction. You're going to attract what you put out. If you put out desperation and needy, and I need a man, I need you in my life, we are going to be in union and be desperate, you're not going to receive respect, guys. Simple as that. You're not. You're not. Being needy like that and being desperate and going and bowing down and kissing their feet, you're not going to receive respect. That's being a damn doormat. Come on, guys. Think about that a little bit, okay? So they can tell that you're not trusting them right now, and they want to change that as well, okay? And they never meant to hurt you, okay? So a lot of them said and did things that hurt your feelings, and they did not mean to. You know, they're stubborn, a little bit narcissistic, what have you, and they just say shit and they don't think twice about it. They're like, oh, you know, I didn't know that was rude because I've said that all my life, you know, that sort of thing. So they never meant to hurt you. And they do know these connections are sacred and spiritually guided as well, okay? And some of them are situating a karmic situation right now. This is what they're working on behind closed doors that they are not acknowledging to you. They have been manifesting very strongly, and they are being very protective of this connection right now. Okay, very protective. They are guarding this connection. And they do want to surprise you. Excuse me. They do want to surprise you. They do want to come in. You are the best thing that's ever happened to them. And they've been in denial for a really long time and been subliminal with how they truly feel with what's really going on in their life. But as the more they see you standing in your power and your feminine power and putting your foot down and not putting up with bullshit, the more they're going to want to come in and respect you. You're going to receive the respect back at some point. If they run away, guys, and they call you names and they don't come back, they're not your twin flame. I'm sorry, that's not a twin flame, okay? I'm sorry to break your heart there, but if twin flames always come back. They always come back at some point. They just do, okay? And abusive situations, once again, like I'm telling you, if they're beating on you or they're like abusing you emotionally, mentally, verbally, constantly, using you as a doormat nonstop, and just making you feel completely shitty, then I would definitely question that connection. It's not healthy at all. Okay. So that's all I have for today. So if you want to book with me, my email's below. I take 3 emergencies a day. Okay. I took a few extra today because it just seemed like everybody needed help and I kind of overwhelmed myself. So I'm trying to work on that right now. Tomorrow I'm going to be gone a majority of the day. You can drop an email or message me on Facebook or Instagram. I have all that in the description below. We have other readers in the group as well that have YouTube channels that do twin flame readings, that do general love, whatever it may be. We have a ton of different readers in the group, okay? So anyways, thanks to everybody that ordered off my baby registry. By the way, I get things here and there and my kids really enjoy opening them. Okay? So you guys have a wonderful night.